Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Allied General. I'm Mysterious JG. Gonna save here. I can't remember if I saved in the last video or not. Alright, so the weather has turned back our way. The Germans are pretty thoroughly boned here. I think all that remains is to figure out can we keep some German unit alive in a harmless fashion. Maybe this flak cannon, for example, so that we have all the time we need to just overstrength units. The answer may be yes. Yes, we can. Because I think we can. I think we can put like. Oh, you know what? If they move that air defense, yeah, we need some artillery. We need something up here. We go. Oh, here. This will be what this Cromwell 4 or 6 unit does, which is take an objective city in such a way that we don't, you know, take the objective and end the scenario. Yeah, sorry, commentary. What's that again? I should be doing commentary. You guys can march in here and take that city, and you guys can elite re... Oh, no, you can't. You've only got 4, oh, oops. This wasn't a good use of this unit's turn, but I guess it got experience. Kind of messed it up a little bit. Let's have you finish them. Yeah, this unit is like super close to being fully experienced, but they're not actually fully experienced. Their killer transports are going to take everybody out. Just trying to give these guys easy experience, but rugged defense. Chin, chin, chin. Chin of big one. Sorry, it's a random Mystery Science Theater reference. It is to a Mystery Science Theater set in the UK, at least, so that's something. River. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Oh, I'm out of ammo with this tank after this attack, so I need to... Oh no, I'm not. I'm just close. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we can't finish this on this turn. Well, actually, if I'd really been careful, I might have been able to jigger away to finish on this turn, but it was never... Probably not going to happen. Got another suppression bomber that can come up here and Just reduce the chances of any kind of rugged defense up here. It's the guns I need to be bringing forward. You're bridging engineers. Yeah, it's like I can't really get this done on this turn no matter what. So it is just a matter of setting things up for, this will be the last video of this scenario. I just need to get things set up to wrap things up, if that makes sense. Get you over here for elite replacement purposes. You guys just come up here and drop bombs on Germans. I need to make sure that I've got all my air units safe, so that they're not crashing between turns if I run out of fuel. And otherwise, it's time to stop moving every unit. Oh, I've got a whole airfield down here that I'm just ignoring. But we need to concentrate on getting elite replacements for any units that need elite replacements. Let's see. Okay, you and you are positioned where you can get elite replacements. You don't need them, you are positioned. Alright, is there anybody who has not acted on this turn? There's a core unit that is not fully overstrength. And the answer at a glance is no. Man, I would like to get you up to 11 overstrength. Always feels weird to me. 12 is a good number. I don't think we're gonna have time to get them up to 12 though. So you and you will need to get overstrength, and you guys are both good. And you will need to get overstrength. Oh no, you can only get once. You can only get once because these guys are at. Oh no, they're at 599. Never mind, they're fully okay. But they've already acted on this turn, so. Where are you? You are already where you need to be. Okay. Yeah, weather has really switched over to being in my favor. The weather started getting rough. My new ship was tossed. You need to get a replacement, so go down here and do that. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Oh boy. Alright, I don't know if I messed up the view or not. I can't seem to. Here we go. Alright. Maybe it didn't do as much as I thought it did, clicking on that. I'm playing this weird, shouldn't say weird, grateful to Lethal Feline for helping to set this up. And by helping to set it up, I mean setting it up, but it's a, it's kind of a DOS box that's creating a Windows 98 environment instead of being a DOS box, but I guess it's still called DOS box. I don't understand. Alright, so I'm ultimately going to use the infantry to hold this city so that oh, wow. It's actually our desired end state for the turn is to have them parked there so that the Germans can't retake the city. Shit, I didn't actually aim for let's see, you get up here and wipe these guys out. Oh, they're out of ammo. That's perfect. You can't get elite replacements because these jerks are in the way. You can get elite replacements. Probably should have found a way to get more experience out of some of this. I have in the past gotten really obsessive about setting up like a perfect end state where I could just roll around getting whatever experience I wanted. You guys need to start getting your elite replacements going. Alright, you wipe them out. You retake this hex for England. You get out of there so you can get elite replacements later. You start getting elite replacements. I guess I can throw down a quick save here. Because I'm assuming if we wipe these guys out, we win the scenario to the last unit. There's another unit creeping around. Oops. Yep. There's only one battle left.
High Command has tapped you to lead the advance into the heart of the Reich.
I would think so at this point.
We proceed with all dispatch, as we're in a level race with the Russians for Berlin. The PM himself stressed that the lines of post-war Europe will be drawn by the outcome of this battle.
Well, there you go. Essen must be right about here. Bonn, I guess I thought was... Yeah, I think it's that map of Germany. You gotta remember, that's World War II Germany, so it's like half of Poland is in there too. Deploy your units. Alright. Man, I went air heavy at the beginning of this scenario. It's expensive, but it can really pay off for you. Three more core units, which seems weird. It's way too late to develop them properly, but if you want to just get some frickin' meteor fighters or whatever, sadly, You don't get to add free French Sherman tank or free Polish Sherman tanks. But if you just want to throw in some Great Britain meteors, the British jet plane, you certainly can. So yeah, that's it. That's Germany. All right, so let's go back and we'll just round out this video as we have. This would normally have been an off-screen thing for me earlier in the series, but we'll just we'll just crowd these. But and this unit can't even retake a city. I'm pretty sure anti-air guns are not allowed to take a city. So there's and they can't attack ground units. So there's really nothing these poor guys can do. They're just, their existence means that the scenario isn't over, and that's all that it really means. All right, you're at 15. You are at 15 now. You guys only have 486 experience, so you're really close, but they're not quite there. It's kind of cool though. Like the graphics get confused with units like this one because it's got too many. Oh, well, you know what? That's not true. That's not what it is. It says you switch around. It gets confused. So these guys have 1 star from Crusader, Marcel Brega, Tripoli, Tunesanzio. I don't know if their honors can continue past, and it just doesn't show so many at a time. But yeah, there's graphical glitching here where the first one on each page, like if I clicked here and then went to previous, now I can see that these guys have honors from those battles. See if any of these guys, who if anyone has 2 stars. I don't know what these guys did at El Alagala, but it was pretty badass. You guys actually have impressive pedigree. So do you. Yeah, it's hard for the artillery units to get a lot of experience sometimes. Like these poor guys were commissioned at Mush. Nothing so far. 2 stars at Tripoli. I don't know what determines whether you get 1 star or 2 stars, but these guys got double stars at Tunis, baby. This guy's got 2 stars from Crusader. Crusader was a weird one. It's not. No, it's not. Tripoli was the one that we went in and intentionally got a loss. But yeah, this was. These guys were commissioned at Sidi Barani, so they've been hanging around for pretty much the entire campaign, and they haven't earned battle honors since Tripoli. So they really haven't earned battle honors on the European continent. And sometimes, like, I think it's just because they were never in competitive fight, or they were never in a fight where they were close to being defeated. But yeah, 3 stars at Al Alagala. I'm curious what that was about. But all right. Anyway, we came here to see who does and doesn't need elite replacements. So this unit already moved. These guys already moved. These guys already moved. My artillery is leveled up. It's going to get you already moved. The ones I really kick myself over are the air units if they don't get over strength. But that has more to do with, like, that's important early in the campaign where, like, I don't know, your losses are so fast, particularly with the fighters. You really want to make sure you've got all the power you have going into fights because they tend to just get wiped out. Like, evenly matched full strength fight units go up against each other and you lose the initiative coin flip, and suddenly they get knocked from 10 strength to 3 strength and then are wiped out by the Germans on the next turn. So we're more than halfway through the turns now. So we're getting into the territory where we could switch over at any point to, oh, you only got a minor. I think the difference, like at this point, we don't care. The difference is going to be prestige, and we're never going to spend all the prestige that we have saved up. So, like, if the difference between a major and a minor is I have one unit at one higher strength, I'll take the minor because even though it seems like it would make a difference to the post-war Europe map per the scenario, like finishing this scenario one early doesn't actually change what the conditions are going to be at Berlin. Oh, this is stupid. If I get a better than expected, I mean, it's good to get that experience for them, but if I got a better than expected result, I would have accidentally won right there. You're going to be what decides. No, never mind. You've got to let you're not able to get to 5. So 15, 15, 15. But you can only get to. No, wait. You need to level you up one more time. So where are you at? Where are they at? This is them. Okay. Alright, so I got one tank unit that still needs to, because you were at 190. Close but no cigar to getting up to 12 strength. Fifteen, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 13, 15. Yeah, alright, so I got one tank unit that still needs to over strength to its maximum. That's you. So now let me throw down a save. Ah, shit, you're out of ammo. Ah. Oh, well. So this experience would be worth more to me than the prestige change from gaining the city of Essen, which I think we can assume is... Oh, it's still a major anyway. Alright, so just for shits and giggles, I know somebody used to say just for laughs and giggles, which drove me nuts. The expression is shits and giggles. Alright. I don't know why I'm bothering to do this. Are you in risk of getting... No. I feel like those guys were meant to survive. This one we lost 2 tanks and an artillery. That's what happens when you have a decent length of time between sessions sometimes. I don't know how much they're getting per. Let's move you guys out of here to give them more space in which to get replacements. It is muddy weather. Oh, this is not. I don't think this is what this is supposed to look like. I think the emulator isn't handling the graphics of this very well. Yo. Alright, so we got our miner, which I'm going to go ahead and take just because the hell, you know, got a little bit more experience for one unit. It doesn't matter. So we'll go ahead and throw down a save. And I will eat my hat if it affects the Berlin scenario at all.
Sir, High Command has issued the order to push forward. They insist that we advance without delay, as we're in a level race with the Russians for Berlin. The PM himself emphasized that the lines of post-war Europe will be determined by the outcome of this battle.
Is that what the PM himself had to say? That's nice. Alright, so same scenario, same winning conditions, and I didn't actually leave myself the ability, now that I look at it, to go find out what happened if we lose that one. So let's just quick get into the sound files here and see what happens if we lose that one. Easy to find here now. It'll just be the second to last British, or the second to last British loss. So we got Russians, we got Americans, we got British. So 23 is Finland for the Russians, and then 22 is Germany. So that means 21 must be Ruhr or to the Rhine or whatever it's called. So let's see what happens if we lose there.
Sir, the High Command tells us that Stalin's armies have swarmed over Berlin. The Germans had no alternative but to surrender unconditionally. It's a bloody shame that we didn't get to accept the surrender ourselves, but I'll take this peace over war any day.
Wasn't that exactly what we hear with the loss in the previous scenario? We're really close.
Sir, the High Command tells us that Stalin's armies have poured into Berlin. The Germans had no choice but to throw down their guns.
Go.
It's a bloody shame that we didn't get to accept the surrender ourselves, but I'll take this peace over war any day.
Ah, well, I was mistaken. There's a big difference. If you lose in Ruhr, the Germans, it's a bloody shame we went there. The Germans had no choice but to surrender. If you lose into the Rhine, the Germans had no choice but to throw down their guns. So very different, obviously. And I shouldn't confuse the two. But that's going to be it for this video and for this scenario. When we come back next time, we will begin the finale of the British campaign as we launch the final attack on Germany, with our final victory objective being to take Berlin. Now, the American scenario ends with the exact same map, and the Russians have a different map, but they also, their final scenario for the Russians is called Berlin. It's a different map, and it's a different scale. But yeah, all roads lead to Berlin when you are winning in Allied General. Because Allied General is called Allied General, but it is really about the war in the West entirely. There is a game called Pacific General. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing it, because that one I actually think I could get through good old games, or I don't know. I've never played it. Would be kind of curious about it. Um, but let's just say that I do not have the kind of audience interest following or Allied General that I once had for Panzer General, and that's not really what drives the decisions. But at the same time, like I don't know. I've thought over the years about giving Panzer General a try, or Pacific General a try, but yeah, it would make a difference if there's people watching this who wanted to see it. Let's put it that way. It's not like I'm not begging for comments either. Like I know I've got some other strategy games that I need to do. It would not be anytime soon, even if I did it. But whether I'd even make a long-term plan to come and check out Panzer or Pacific General on the channel, it would make a difference if people here want to see. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. Catch you guys next time as we head on the road to Berlin.